Good evening, everybody. Just kidding. Anyway, so I don't know how to start these videos. So anyway, so I don't have any road calls right now, but we have a trailer here that needs to be worked on. And I inspected this trailer in July, on the 8th of July here. So the company called in for annual inspection, and when I went to inspect it, there was a sticker on there that apparently, supposedly, it was inspected in March, but the paperwork said June or May. So there's two different date discrepancies. So I called the company back, let them know what's going on. They said because of the date discrepancy, go ahead and re-inspect it. So I'm like, okay, yeah, no big deal. So because I'm not sure if DOT can shut you down, I would think it'd be maybe fall under improper inspection. Not really sure if they can do that because there's two different dates. You know, so anyway, so I'm gonna tell you, I inspected the trailer and it failed, which I was surprised because there's no way the brakes failed. All right, that's the first thing I looked at, the brakes. There's hardly anything left of the pads, and I'll show you that hopefully tonight. So there's hardly anything left of the brake shoes. So this is what this trailer needs. So it needs two hoses from valve to chamber. Now one hose is questionable. Anytime you gotta question yourself on that hose, you're just better off on replacing it. And I told the company that, so they approved it. But there's a hose from valve to chamber on there. Cords are showing. Anytime a rubber hose has cords showing, or if you got discoloration on a Simplex tubing line, which Simplex tubing line is plastic, if there's discoloration, DOT can shut you down for that because it's a safety issue, especially with the cords showing in the rubber airline, because once the cords show, you only have about that much before it'll actually fail totally and start leaking. So it needs brakes all the way around, needs drums, mud flap brackets loose. It needs a new mud flap, which I'll show you and why I'm laughing about that. Rear axle right side, there's something wrong with the chamber. Chamber spring behind the push rod, something's not right with it, so you got to take the chamber off, take the base out, and take the push rod out and see what's going on with that spring. Now more than likely we'll just go ahead and put a whole new brake chamber assembly, which comes with the base and everything, and new push rod and spring and all that. So we'll probably go ahead and just do that. It'd be a lot easier, but I'm curious to see what's going on inside there. It's hard to tell. So, and then what else we got? Repair, and yeah, and then of course, you know, whatever we ties or whatever, hose ties, we're just going to replace the hose ties. So this thing needs brakes, a couple hoses, drums, mud flap bracket needs to be tightened, which in other words, the bolts they have in there, which I don't know why they use this. I hate when somebody uses Torx heads and with a nut on the back of it. That's loose, so we're going to put new bolts in that. And then of course we're going to do a mud flap. Now tonight I'm going to do, this is probably going to be all broken up in different sections. Now I asked my boss, he told me it took 2 weeks for them to finally approve the estimate. I hate doing estimates, they take a long time. I mean, either way you look at it, the trailer's failed, it's got to be fixed. When you work for a company for 30 years or plus, and you know, we're told that we got really fair prices. So I don't know what the deal is, but it took that long. So he told me today when I came in that it was approved. So I said, okay, you want me to go ahead and put it in the shop and get it done? And he goes, it's up to you. It has been hot here all this week. Starting this week. Sunday was the hottest. But he said, it's up to you if you want to start it. If not, if you have time, whatever. So it's better for me to start at nighttime. And because during the day, the mechanic there, it's in this shop, it'll probably be too hot. Right now we're at 85 in the shop. So imagine what it's going to be during the day for him. So most of the time, if something doesn't get done during the day, I can usually finish up at night, just depending on the roll calls. So tonight, I'm going to show you, I'm going to take the tires off. I'm going to use the 1-inch gun, and you're probably going to see my face. You're going to see my mug. It's probably about the only time you're going to see my mug. So yeah, so remember I said, I'll probably scare you. So I'm gonna be using a 1-inch tire gun. We're gonna take these tires off. I'm gonna take a drum off, and then I'm going to show you what those brake shoes look like. And you tell me, there's no way in 2 months those brake shoes wore out that fast. There's no way. Those brake shoes have been like that for a while. So, you know, any kind of road service or company or, you know, shop that just, you know, to me, I feel like they just stickered the trailer and said, hey, it's good to go, and just get the money. You can't do that. You can't do that, especially this day and age. I mean, I don't think they realize that could fall back on them if this driver took this trailer and something went wrong and there was an accident, and they investigated and saw he had no brakes, and then found out, you know, and then they figured, well, maybe that was part of the cause. Whoever worked or inspected that trailer, it can come back on them besides the driver. Technically, when drivers do inspections, I know it's hard, and I understand, you know, I gotta get under there and look at the brake shoes. But if they're drum brakes, look at the brake shoes. It's not that hard. If they're really thin, or if you see a crack in them, I mean, you know, let somebody know, because it's illegal. DOT can shut you down. Now, before we get started, I'm going to show you this mud flap, and the reason why we have to replace this mud flap also. This is a failure. I'm not really sure how they, I don't know. I think maybe a driver did, who knows, just to get going. Drivers can be impatient sometimes. So there's the mud flap right there. Right there. It's wire tied and a wire. And I know it's hard to see, but you can see the first one here. All right. And then see, this is loose. That whole mud flap bracket's loose. So we gotta put new bolts in there, tighten it up, because if those bolts break, it hit on the floor, hit on the roadway, and he's dragging. So this is the kind of stuff you have to watch out for. So let me put the camera back and make sure we're good here. So tonight I'm gonna take these tires off. I might do both axles, but I'm gonna definitely take the drum off and show you what these shoes look like. After that, I'll probably end this video, and then maybe tomorrow I get some more content on what I'm doing. But I did the hard part before I started recording. I got both axles on jack stands, so that way we don't have to keep jacking it up and taking tires off. It's a lot easier to do that, because tonight I'm just going to take all the tires off and all the drums and all the brakes. But I figure I'll show you what it looks like doing that. So like I said, warning, ugliness can be in the camera right now, so do not be scared. So let's get rolling on this. If I get a call, I'll pause it. So, yeah. This is probably going to be about the only time you're going to see what I look like. Here's the 1-inch gun. And we're going to get rolling. Hope everything will go smooth, because every time I do a video, it don't seem like everything goes smooth. So, alright, here we go. Alright, here we go. So let's get rolling on this. That. I like to have my headlight on me. Alright, so it's going to be loud, so you probably want to adjust your video or your volume there. Let me see. It looks like you can see me. There's one tire. Hopefully these tires will come off easy. Now these will have to be lubed. We'll put lube in there so they stay spinning, because they spin. See, they spin. I don't know if you can see that. So I'll just sort them out later. Put some lube on there. So we're going to do the rear tire now. Just going to take them off. Get them out of the way. And yes, I'm already sweating and stuff from jacking this thing up. So, not wrong with it. Alright, let's get this. Use my foot underneath here to stop it where I need it. Slide over here. I'll see over on the other side once I get done. That's my big toolbox back there. I don't know if you can see it. Hoping that inner tire will come off. Alright, what's that do there? Let me put this over here in front of the trailer. Let's get this thing loose. Oh yeah, damn. Usually you have to bang this off. That's why I have this. Call this the negotiator. To bang that tire off. We don't do tires. The only time you shouldn't do tires is to have to do a brake job here at the shop. Alright. So far, so good. Alright, so I'm going to take this drum off here and see what it looks like. See if you can see it. Yeah, you can still see it. Let me just. Alright, cool. I don't think it's going to come out. I got all the brakes backed off. Oh, shoot. Okay, I don't have to hit it. No. If this is going to be high enough, I might have to drop this down by hand. These drums are about, maybe about 80 pounds. This here, my boss made, I don't know if you can see it. This is a drum dolly, so he made this himself. If you buy these from a truck store or whatever, you're looking about $400 to $600. They have a jack, of course, that jacks it up. This one here, because of the jack stands, I'm not sure if this is going to get it. We'll find out. Well, actually, it's, so you take it like that, put the hook on it, and take it off, just like that. So we don't have to lift. Take it down, just pull it forward. But I need it somewhere else, so I just wanted to show you how that works. Alright, so before I get off this video here, I'll show you what these look like. Let me get my reading glasses. There we go. Sucks getting old. Alright, so this is what the brakes look like. See that? The tops don't wear as the bottoms do, but they're still thin, so they're almost illegal. Down here at the bottom, bam, these are illegal. So, oh, hang on, got a phone call. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Like I said, I answer phones too. But anyway, as you can see, anybody inspected this, it should have been questioned. Now the other brakes are just as bad, which I'll probably show you as we go along. Let me see here. Let me get on the ground and I'll show you. All right, you see that? They're illegal. They were not passed. DOT would shut them down for this. So they all need brakes. Some are worse than others. I don't know if you can see them, but like I said, they all need brakes. So, and there's no way these brakes go that thin, that fast in 2 months. No way. So that's what irritates me the most. But I wish they would have approved it sooner, because this trailer could have been done sooner. But it took 2 weeks. That's the reason why I'm filming this now. What's this, the 25th, Monday or something like that? So yeah. So anyway, I guess I could just do the other tires first. Merge it in with the other video. I put it on pause so it stops the video. So what I'll do before I get off here, I'll just do the other tires real fast so y'all can see, and then we're gonna call it the day on this video. And then tomorrow night, I don't know how far I'm gonna get. Tomorrow night, I will, either show you how to replace the hoses or whatever. So we'll do that way. So, we'll see this inner tire. We'll see this inner tire. If I need to hammer it off. Once I get this done, I'll continue on, but not with the video. It's just to give you an idea, figures. Okay, so I got this one's stuck, so. Took this thing. Almost off. There we go. Alright, this one's off. My boss found this a long time ago. A long time ago. Found out on the highway. I think like, what, 8 years ago or something? Man, all right. Now this one might be too high for the Dolly. Let's find out. Nope, it's not. There we go. And that's it. That's how you take drums off. We used to do it before he made his Dolly. Before he made that Dolly, he used to just take them off by hand. All right, so that's going to do it for today. I appreciate y'all watching. I'll see y'all in the next one. All right, sorry about that. I just turned off the I stopped filming when the phone rings so I can answer it. So they want to know if I'm available for a tire repair. We don't do tires. We don't take them off frames, and we don't repair tires. There's tire services out there, so I give them another number. So yeah, so that's it. So before I totally get off, because I didn't say, you know, I don't think I ended it properly because of the phone ringing. So, but that's what these brakes look like too. See how bad they are? They're low. And this one here, these are lower. These are lower than the tops, but they're illegal. They would fail. DOT sees that. They would fail. So I'm gonna go back to work, take off the other tires, drums, take these brakes off, and hopefully you'll see this video maybe tomorrow night. I don't know. We'll see how busy I get. But anyway, you know, one little face there. Oh, I got my reading glasses on. All right. Okay, so that's gonna do it for today. So like I said, it's probably the only time you're gonna see my mug, so don't be scared. So all right, so that's gonna do it for today. Like I said, I'll make separate videos on this, on different things that I'm doing. So all right, so y'all have a great night, and I'll see y'all on the next one.